Here we are for math. I hope you enjoyed Coco and Penny this morning and that you had a snack and a relaxed. And today in math, we're going to keep doing subtraction just like we did yesterday. But we're going to do it in a different way. Now, we have so many addition strategies that we use, right? Most recently, we were using our strategy to make 10 and then count up. We were using our doubles addition facts, but we know we have so many tools in our toolbox, right? Another addition strategy we use is making pictures. We use our number line. We can use mental math, right? We can use 10 frames. There are so many different things we can use. So today I'm gonna show you something new for subtraction. Yesterday we did finding 10 and taking away from 10 because our number sense with 10 is so strong. So today our subtraction strategy has to do with that, but it's a little bit different. So before I teach you all about that, let's do a little mental math warm up. Okay, ready? What is 10 take away 4? 6. You're right. 10 minus 4 is 6. How about 10 minus 3? 7. Good job. How about 10 minus 5? Easy. 5. All right, let's do a little more. How about 10 minus 8? 10 minus 8, or 10 take away 8 is 2. Good job. All right, last one. What is 10 minus 1? 9. Great. So it's always great to have a really great number sense with our 10. And what we are going to do today is really just us practicing our number sense with 1 more or 2 more. So tell me real quick, what's 1 more than 10? 11. What is 2 more than 10? 12. So 11 and 12 are the numbers that we are going to be working with today. If you have your snap cubes that I had sent home with moms and dads, I gave you one color. I gave 10 in one color and 10 in another color. If you don't have them with you right now, pause the video and I want you to go find them because we're going to practice with these before we start in our book. So you should have 10 of one color and 1 of another. So real quick, 10 and 1 more is 11. That's right. So we're just going to practice taking away from 11. So if this is 10, 1 more makes 11. Well, that means 11 take away 1 is 10. All right, put it back on. Ready? If 11 take away 1 is 10, then 11 minus 2, let's take 2 away, is going to be 9. Let's count and make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, and I know that because the purple is my 10, right? I know that that green makes 11, and I know that that purple is showing me 10. So if this is a full 10, then 1 less than that is 9. So if this is 11, I know that this is 9, right? Let's keep practicing. All right, put them back together. Let's try 11 take away 3. 11 take away 3 is going to be 8, right? 11 take away 3 is very similar to 10 take away 3, right? They're very close. They're very close because 11 is only 1 more. So we're building our number sense as we're doing this. All right, let's try 11 take away 4. 11 take away 4 is going to leave me with 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right. I start with my whole. I take away 1 part. My difference is the other part. Let's keep going. 11. This time we're going to take away 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count down 5 and take that off. 11 take away 5. Go ahead, count it out with your cubes. 11 take away 5 is 6. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, guys, and guess what? Our next one is going to be a related fact. If 11 take away 5 is 6, well then 11 take away 6 is going to be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the same thing that we know really strongly are number sense within 10, we're going to really strongly start to build that number sense within 11 because we know 11 is really just one more than 10. So what we're going to practice today is just comparing our number sentences, our subtraction equations, to what a similar one would be with 10. All right, let's dive in. Our first question in our book on page 335, you can have your book out, but just follow along with me. You have your snap cubes. I want you to also make sure you have your tens frames, right? I gave you guys your tens frames and your red and yellow counters. You should have these out with you too. I want you to do it with me, okay? I'll slow down if you need me to. Okay, let's read the question first. We need to read, then plan, then write, then solve. Let's see what we can do. Devin has 11 marbles. He gives 5 marbles away. Albert has 12 marbles, and he gives 5 marbles away. How many marbles does each friend have left? Ooh, so I have to figure out how many Devin has, and then how many Albert has. So there's 2 different equations going on here. So let's do one at a time. Let's start with Devin. Devin has 11 marbles. So I'm going to write 11. And he's going to give away 5. Okay. I do not know the difference. That's what we're going to find out. We want to find out the difference. Well, let's look real quick. 11 minus 5. That number sentence is really, really close to another number sentence. A number sentence that I can use this with. What can you think of? This is really similar to 10 take away 5. So take out your tens frames and fill them up with 10 red counters. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's do 10 take away 5. So right there I have my 10. And I'm going to do the math sentence 10 take away 5. And I'm going to do that because my number sense with 10 is so strong. And I know that 11 is only one more than 10. So let's figure this out. 10 take away 5. I'm going to take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 10 take away 5, which I know anyway, but I like to show it. I like to make sure I'm solving my problems the correct way. 10 take away 5 is 5. So if 10 take away 5 is 5, and 11 is only one more than 10, then 11 take away 5 must be one more than the difference here, right? Let's see. 11 is one more than 10. 5 is the same. So that means this number, our difference, should be one more than this number. These are the same. This is only one more. And my number sense with 10 is really strong. So what's one more than 5? 6, absolutely. So 11 take away 5 is 6. Is there any way we can check that? This is my whole. This is my part. This is my part. If I put 6 and 5 together, would that give me 11? Let's check. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, there's 10, and one more makes 11. Do you guys understand that because this is one less, then this is going to be one less? So if this one's easier for me to solve, then I know that this one is going to be one more. So that means this will be one more. Little tricky. But that was just one part of our problem. Let's try out Albert. Albert has 12 marbles. So let's see what we can do to figure his out. Okay. All right, now Albert has 12 marbles. And he still gives away 5. So we're starting with 12. That's our whole. and he gives away one part, and we want to figure out what the other part is. Well, let's see if we can do this the same way. 12 take away 5 is still really close to 10 take away 5, because I know 12 is only 2 more than 10, right? So again, I know 10 take away 5 is 5. And if 12 is only 2 more than 10, and this part's the same, then that means this difference is only going to be 2 more than this difference. Well, what's 2 more than 5? 7. You got it. 12 take away 5 equals 7. Let's go back and check. Here's my whole, here's my part, here's my part. Here's one part, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does 7 and 5 make 12? Absolutely. I see 10 in my 10 frame and 2 more. So we found out that Devin had 11 take away 5, right? He had 11 take away 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 11 take away 5 left us with 6. We found out Devin had 6 marbles left. And that Albert, 12 take away 5, had 7 left. And if I can tell that because look, 11 is 1 less than 12. This number is the same. 6 is 1 less than 7. So all of these numbers are so close together, and if I pay close attention, I know my number sense is so strong, and I know so many number facts. So that will help me figure out other number facts. Whew, kiss your brains. First grade, this is tough. It's a new strategy, but learning is all about finding out new things, and you are going to rock this. I know you are. Let's keep going. Okay. In our book, we're going to do the problems together on page 336. Okay? So the first question is 11 take away 7. And we have to find out the difference. Now, 11 take away 7 reminds me of the number fact that I know off the top of my head of 10 take away 7. I know that easy peasy, but I'm going to show it on my tens frames because I always like to check my work, right? I know 10 take away 7 is going to give me what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10 take away 7 equals 3. And if 11 is 1 more than 10, then that means this difference is going to be 1 more than this difference. Well, what's 1 more than 3? You're right. It's 4. Absolutely. Okay. Now on your page, you can also see that they have the 10 frame there for you too. So the first strategy that we did is we know that our 10, right, is 1 less than 11. But when you have the 11 counters right in front of you, you can do this too, right? And you can see that they circled those dots on your thing, right? So we're starting with 11. We're going to take away 7. So I want to start with this guy that's on the outside, and I'm going to circle him. I'm going to circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to get this guy too. 7. Right? We want that circle there. And all of these guys are coming with it, okay? So, I have 11 take away 7. And that answer is 4, right? Because we just figured out that 10 take away 7 is 3. So it's going to be just 1 more. I just am trying to build. I want you to see how close these numbers are, how similar they are, that there are more than one way to figure out an equation. And I always want you to have so many tools in your toolbox and you figure out what's best for you. I know sometimes it seems like Miss Egan does a lot of work, but it's only so that you know all the things that you need to know. Okay, boys, let's move on to number 2. Number 2, we see those green counters there. Let me erase this so that we know what's going on. Okay. Okay, number 2 is 12 take away 3. So I have my 10 frame full here. Here's my extra 2. Because 12 is 2 more than 10. Well, let's try it the first way. Let's try taking away from 10. 10 take away 3. I know off the top of my head, because my number sense with 10 is so strong, 10 take away 3 is 7. And 12 is only 2 more than 10. That number is 2 more. This part is the same. That means this part is going to be 2 more than 7. What's 2 more than 7? 7, 8, 9. But because this strategy is still new with me, let's check. Look at our 10 frame with our counters. Let's do the same thing. In your book, I want you to circle how many we're taking away. 12, take away 3. So I'm going to start with these 2 on the outside, and I'm going to get the last one here. 12, take away 3, leaves me with 9. So did this strategy work? And did this strategy work? Whew! Guys, we are working our subtraction action so well. Okay, let's do our problem solving together. Remember, our problem solving, we read the problem, we make a plan, we write it out, and then we solve. Okay, let's read the plan. Let's fix our 10 frame. Okay. Okay, Claire has 11 grapes. She gives 9 grapes to her friend. How many grapes does Claire have left? Draw a picture to show the strategy you used. Okay, so if you can draw a picture in your book, or you can use your 10 frame if you're going to use your 10 frame with me. Okay? So Claire is starting with 11 grapes. I have 10. One more is 11. I know my whole is 11. That's what Claire is starting with, right? She starts with 9. And she gives how many away? If she's giving away, that means it's subtraction. We're taking away 9. How many does she have left? Well, we do not know the difference yet. We have to solve it. So we read it, we made a plan, we wrote it out. Now it's time to solve. Guys, before we even look at our counters, 11 take away 9 is so close of a fact to 10 take away 9. Right? 11 is only 1 more than 10. 9 and 9 are the same. That means this number is only going to be 1 more than this number. 10 take away 9 is 1. Which means 11 take away 9 must be 2. But you know I'm not satisfied with figuring it out that way, so let's use our counters to make sure. Here's my 10 frame. I started with 11. I'm taking away 9. I'm going to start with my friend here on the outside. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where are we going? We want 7, 8, 9. I didn't need that guy in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That leaves me with how many left? 2. Now look, I was able to solve this so quick in my head because I know my number sense is so strong within 10, and this number is close to 10. So as we practice and get this more, this strategy ends up being a little quicker than me going up here and circling them. Now, always use our manipulatives. That's why they're there. They're there to help us. They're there to always be our friend and our buddy. But as we're building our number sense, these things are just going to click, right? Whew. Problem solving is hard, guys, right? And we know first grade is hard. But you guys rock this. Okay. Let's make my 10 frame over again. Miss Egan's getting a little messy with her math today. Okay. Now, in the write about it on the bottom, our question is, explain how using a 10 strategy can help you subtract from 11 and 10. Well, we know so much about 10, right? And that can help us with our strategies subtracting from 11 and 12, because I know 11 is how many more than 10? One more. 12 is how many more than 10? Two. So if my number sense is really strong with my one more or two more or one less or two less, then those subtraction problems where I'm starting with 11 and 12 are going to be easy peasy, right? Okay, guys, let's do the top problem on the next page, and then I want you to do numbers 1 and 2 all by yourself, okay? Okay. You can use other subtraction facts to help you find the difference. Now, remember yesterday we were talking about how you can use your related facts to help you? Now, these aren't related facts that we're using, right? Because 11 and 10, they're not the same number, but they're so close that one more, one less. Like, that's really easy and quick to solve. Anytime I tell you a math sentence, if I was to say 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is anything plus 1, right? The one more. You guys are so used to counting one more that it's, once you realize what you're asking, it goes pretty quick. So at the top of this page, they're showing us again, 11, take away 5. Well, I bet you guys already know this, but let's show it. I'm going to start with 10. Fill your 10 frames up with 10. 10 red counters. And I see this number sentence, 11 take away 5, is so close to the number sentence, 10 take away 5. Because 11 is only one more than 10. And 5 and 5 are the same. And I know, off the top of my head, 10 take away 5 is 5. You got it. 10 take away 5 is 5. I'm going to show it just so I can make sure. 10 take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If 10 take away 5 is 5, and 11 is only 1 more than 10, then that means this difference is only going to be 1 more than 5. Well, what's 1 more than 5? 6. Let's show it in our 10 frames just to make sure. All right, there's 10, but I'm doing 11, so I need 1 more. 11 take away 5. Let's find out if it's 6. Ready? 11 take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is my answer 6? Yeah, you got it, first graders. All right, let's do one more with 12. It's the same one that's on the top of the page. On the top of the page are examples. So I'm starting with 12 take away 5. Now, it might sound like it's so hard. You say, oh, I can't do subtraction facts with 12. But you know that 12 is only 2 more than 10. And you know that 10 take away 5 equals what? 5. So, if 12 is only 2 more than 10, and I'm taking 5 away, then this difference must be 2 more than 5. What's 2 more than 5? 5. 7. You got it. But you know I'm not satisfied yet. I want to check, check, check with your 10 frames and your counters, right? Here's my 10, 11, 12. And I'm going to do 12 minus 5, or 12 take away 5. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is 12 take away 5 equal 7? right, boys. I want you to do number 1 and 2 all by yourself at the bottom of this page. And if you want to give yourself a challenge, do the homework. But you don't have to. But you do have to do numbers 1 and 2. Okay? Enjoy, boys.